All right, DD India's Akshay Dongre joins us. Akshay, we've just given a backgrounder to the antitrust trial faced by Mark Zuckerberg. In very simple layman's terms, explain to our viewers the case and also how severe or grave is it for Meta?
Well, Preeti, if you have to explain it to the viewer, perhaps we can put it in a way that Facebook, that was in fact a giant social networking website, even when Instagram and WhatsApp were not at that level. Facebook realized the potential that Instagram and both WhatsApp could have as far as the future social networking sites are concerned. Instagram was later bought by Facebook, so was WhatsApp. And before that, they were individual social media networks that were nascent in their ages. According to this case, Facebook is alleged to use its own money and the position that it had as far as being a major social media network is concerned to put billions and billions of dollars to eliminate any kind of competition. And it invested in social medias such as Instagram and WhatsApp, and then later integrated all of them into Meta, one network for all of these social medias, which are owned by one company, Meta, that can where a user can in fact move from one social media to another without needing to get out of the social media network. For example, if you are using Instagram, and if you want to post it on Facebook, you can do it directly through Instagram because the parent company is all the same, Meta, and it's considered to be part of one larger network, one larger social media. And that has been the vision of Mark Zuckerberg as well. However, the Antitrust Commission's case against Zuckerberg says that these social medias could have prospered into their own kind of social media networks. However, they have all been forced into one same vessel of Facebook, and then have been given different tasks as far as a larger Facebook or larger Meta is concerned, and that's why the growth has been scuttled, and any kind of potential growth of these social media networks on its own independently, if it would have been owned by somebody else, it had Zuckerberg not paved its way through sheer money power and muscle power. It would have led to competition amongst social medias, but now it's sort of monopolizing the entire game of social media, and that perhaps is the reason why Zuckerberg faces this trial. The second question that you asked about what can be the consequences, so what we are hearing is that both WhatsApp and Instagram can be broken off from Facebook, which means taken away, and Zuckerberg may indicate sources that Zuckerberg may be forced to, in fact, even consider selling these social media networks so that competition can once again grow in the market. Now, US being a capitalistic market has been always a promoter of competition, healthy competition. But if you see social media right now, there are hardly any competition. See that Google that has YouTube, that has other several social media platforms. Then there is Meta that has Facebook, that has Instagram. You also have WhatsApp, some of the most important social media websites. There's no competition as such, and that perhaps is the reason why there have been claims that were raised that both Meta and Google are monopolizing the entire situation, and that has given control of such a powerful tool such as social media into hands of very few people. Back to you, please.
All right, Akshay, now the US tariffs announced by Donald Trump did send shockwaves across the world. And now we see, the Donald Trump administration's, through this antitrust trial, we see Donald Trump's administration against the big tech of the country. How do you see this further play out?
Well, it's more of optics taking a stand against the big tech because we all realize how important big tech is. But certainly it's a shake-up, yes, truly after tariffs. And now you have this kind of antitrust case once again being raised against Facebook. So, for example, this is not the first time. Meta has faced several cases in the past as well as far as Facebook's origin and partnerships are concerned. So this is going to be a shake-up in many ways. Back to you.
All right, Akshay, thank you for joining in with those details.